What's going on, Corey? What's up? Matter. Greetings, Haven family. What's good? What's good? Hope all is well with all you guys. It is my intention that all is well with you guys. You are having a wonderful, magnificent rotation in the wonderful, magnificent mood. And if you are not, hopefully you will be by the end of this presentation. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Everything you see on this channel is merely speculation. View discretion is advised. Please do your own homework and research for proper discernment. Remember, for the people in the back, bro in the back, sis in the back who draws too damn tight, panties always in a bunch. You choose to be here, you don't gotta be. Remember that before you fix your lips to say something stupid. If it don't resonate with you, leave it on the ground for someone else to pick it up. I'm highly grateful, and thankful for all you guys who've been rocking out from the beginning, liking, commenting, sharing, you know, making every single presentation coming through, having the energetic exchange with me. Highly grateful, and thankful for you guys. Anyone and everyone who has ever sown a seed with me, it will be returned 100-fold as the Most High using you as a divine vessel to divine support yours truly. Because it's all about divine support. I just want to say grace, guts, and thanks, peace, and prosperity, you and yours. Hope you know it never goes unnoticed. It really does help the channel, the foundation, my well-being. You know what's up. Yo, Haven. What's good, man? What's good? Hope all is well with you guys. Kick back, relax, enjoy the vibe, enjoy the ride. Let's get it. Buckle up. I don't know if we gonna get copywritten or not because they got a food ad on here. I don't know, but we gonna try anyway. We gonna see what's good anyway. So let's get it, man. Enjoy the vibe. Buckle up. Enjoy the vibe. Enjoy the ride. Let's get it.
Estamos de fiesta con Jesús, al cielo queremos ir, y todos reunidos en la mesa, es Cristo el que va a servir. Estamos de fiesta con Jesús, al cielo queremos ir, y todos reunidos en la mesa, es Cristo el que va a servir.
Yo, nah, hold on, because when I seen this, right, this would make me start questioning. See, like, if I was a churchgoer and they say this is a omen of black magic or whatever the hell they say, right, whatever they say, right, I would start questioning things because it's like, okay, we singing in righteousness to get rid of this black magic omen, but it's dancing and vibing out. So is it really of black magic? Like, I don't know. Like, I thought this was a little funny. Like, people don't question things like this. The album's called Vibing Out to the Yes, cats have a pineal gland. It is a small cone-shaped gland located in the center of the brain near the top of the third. Okay. Might be on something there.
We got a Walmart.
Check this out.
I'm going to go buy this dog thing. Got baby vaccinated.
Dentro de las camas de PEX, como que un ratón parió. Y un customer sacó la cama para comprarla y cayeron todos los bebés ratones en el piso. Sí. Put that shit on TikTok. Ok, porfa, rápido.
Oh, what the fuck? I just touched that shit, bro. Look at this shit, bro. This shit, bro. What the fuck?
Okay.
Oh.
No, hold on. Anyone else relate to every time? Every time dogs get a bed, they want to violate the bed. Anytime, man, every time dogs get a bed, they violate their bed. They pissing in it, they tearing it up, all type of things. Can this be a reason why? Because they're improperly stored at the stores, and the stores who harbor rats, pretty much those are the beds for the rats. And the dogs can smell, you know, dogs got a strong nose, right? So can they smell all of those scents from the rats? Can that be why they be violating the beds? I'm sure anyone who mess with dogs or used to mess with dogs, anything like that, know about dogs, you know, they be violating it. Anytime you buy a dog bed, they don't use that thing. They don't rock with it. So I don't know.
Remember that narcissist, the person that you left, not the person that you met, because the person that you met is not the true person. That was a facade. That was a mask. That was their representative. That was the hook that sucked you in. You got to understand that a narcissist does not have their own personality. They have no personality. They have no soul. They have no essence. They are like parasites. They are vampires. And they have demons and evil spirits inside of them. And if they don't feed those spirits with negative energy, they go crazy. This is why you may have noticed that whenever a narcissist gets really mad, their eyes may change color. It may go black. It may look like serpent or snake eyes. I had one ex-narcissist where he got mad. His eyes literally looked like a snake or a little cat, like a slit. And I knew something was off. I'm like, this nigga is a reptilian. Okay. Like real shape-shifting, demonic reptilians out here. Looking like humans, usurping your power because they know that you are the chosen one. They know that you have a light that they never tasted before. It's like crack. Baby, they are hooked on your energy like crack. Okay, they sprung out here and they mad. They mad. Look at my melanin glowing right now. I'm like sunbathing. So if I'm glistening right now, baby, listen, I got to get my vitamin D, okay?
That's what's up.
Hear me. They are mad. They kicking and they screaming because they can't get access to you. So guess what they're going to do? They can't control you, so they want to control the narrative around you. They're going to spread rumors about you. They're going to go on a slander campaign. Come on, y'all. Hello, anybody in here hearing me?
Okay, I hear her loud and proud. Check this out. My thing is, how he slipped through there like that? Like he activated his animalistic nature or something, because it's like his animalistic genes or something. Like, we not slipping through there like that. And you know what I mean by we. We not even doing this type of things. Like, I dig the discovery though, but like, once we seen that water, we would have been yucked out. Like, hold on, I gotta walk through that water. I gotta stay soaking in these soaking water, like these soaking water. I gotta stay in these soaked clothes, and we don't know what type of bacteria or parasites this water got under here in this secret little cave, secret little spot. Like, come on, bro, we not doing this. Come on, bro. Look, his clothes all wet and he just going with it, keeping it going.
Welcome to Tartaria. Welcome to the Denver State Capitol. Please notice how there's a mound, right? Why is there a big mound there? Because they tried to bury it. But what's amazing is you got the Denver State Capitol here made out of pure granite in like 1900s, right? And then over here, you've got this massive building I'll show you in a minute too. You've got another massive building behind it. You've got the church behind that. You got another one right there. All of them built at the same time, right around the 1900s. How did they do that with horse and buggy? Build a solid building out of granite, right? With chisels and horse and buggies. Look at this granite, just flawless. With hammer and chisel and horse and buggy, just flawless.
Sound like what Sargon would be talking about, right? So is it that these people are regurgitating the knowledge and not being suppressed, because we know there's a certain group of people, certain kind of people who get shadow banned on the media, right? I don't know, I'm just saying. Good knowledge though, right? Let's hear it. Let's hear the rest.
Stacks and stacks and stacks of granite. Plus, way over there, we showed you the courthouse, right? Look, they built this in 1901. What an amazing feat they did. Isn't that amazing? Come to Denver, look at what we got. Tartarian buildings everywhere.
The post office in my city look like this.
Yeah, look at this building. Look how massive that thing is. They said they built that in 1901. 1901, really, with horse and buggies, and they imported all the marble from Italy with horse and buggies. Okay, to Denver, in the middle of the country. Oh, okay. Sure they did. They just keep building these things. I guess everybody was just into building big, giant stone buildings back then.
Oh, check it out. If they shut it down, y'all know what's up, man. They're saying they gotta show us the truth. Check this out. Yo. Don't let that
If
go.
you're
over
somebody
your
that
head.
eats KFC, this is definitely your sign from this KFC advert to stop eating it. That is what you're eating. To do with the KFC video that I posted yesterday, the KFC advert, you know, this has gone viral because the KFC has wanted it to go viral because they have to let us know the truth about what they put in the meat. And it's not just KFC, it's all your fast food restaurants. They use human remains within the meat at these fast food restaurants. Cannibalism, bro. Go watch the movie Soylent Green. They talk all about it. It shows you exactly what's going on in this system. I have talked about this for years, about how fast food restaurants, they always incorporate the color red.
I always said KFC, even Popeyes, right? It's when I used to eat meat. Okay, let's just say it's good. It still tastes funny. I think the skin, the seasoned skin is what makes it good. The meat tastes funny. And then they got like little, y'all know what I'm talking about, man. That meat is funny. Both of them. And it's not just them two, it's all of them. Even the little fast little chicken spots. But let's keep going.
You can see most fast food restaurants incorporate the color red because they subconsciously attract you to those places because your root chakra, which deals with all low vibrational shit and emotions, is the color red. That is what keeps you ungrounded, not grounded. And that's what they do. The inorganic ones that run this shit show, this system, are not stupid. That's why they know what they're doing when they use the color red within these fast food restaurants. You know what I mean? Because it subconsciously, like I just said, attracts you to those places. So you eat that bullshit and it keeps you stuck in their system. I'm not saying do not eat meat. I don't eat meat. But I don't go to fast food restaurants and I definitely do not eat meat. But I don't eat meat because it's just a personal choice. I don't resonate with it. And I know a lot of other people don't resonate with it. But all I'm saying is be conscious about when you are deciding to eat fast food. Just be conscious, you know? And there's obviously the smart asses out there that have been commenting on the KFC ad and, you know, people's videos about the KFC ad saying, I'm going to still eat meat. It doesn't affect me. Like, I'm gonna be real. Most of those people that comment that are NPCs, bro. And I'm gonna be real about it. I didn't come down to this world to spin some bullshit. They're probably part of this system, and they can't because they cannot make a conscious decision for themselves. So they are obviously NPCs, part of the system, you know. But there's a lot of people that are trying to get out of this system and be free from this system, and I'm just needing that helpful advice, and that's what I'm here to do. Just be conscious about what you put in your system, your own body.
Did anyone catch that new KFC commercial they just put out a few days ago, y'all? Am I the only one that see the deeper occult esoteric symbolism behind this? Like, there was a full-on secret society meeting in the woods Now I'm gonna play the video, but at the end of the video, they flash these words, believe in chicken, and there's a gold cosmic egg right there. And lately people have been talking about the cosmic egg, but let me know down in the comments below what you guys think about this, y'all, because we're gonna get deeper into this.
What I noticed off the back is all of them wearing brown. All of them wearing brown. Let's keep going. But you see no melanated people in this commercial. At least when I saw it from the other dude. Let's keep going though, because now we looking deeper into it. But they all wearing brown. We see no melanated people. Oh, they popped out. Yo, huh? Okay, I think I seen the melanated being there. Right here on the right side. Right here, look. It's small on y'all screen. I'm playing. People watching on their phones. Right here. He got locks. He got the pineapple top. This, okay, so there's melanated beings, but they all wearing brown. That's the point I'm making. Let's keep going. This reminds me of yo, I hear you, Tommy. But I'm gonna be honest with you. Fried chicken and watermelon grape soda, that's not pertain strictly to a certain kind of people. So I'm not even paying that and giving that no energy. Like, I'm not paying that no attention, to be honest with you. Anyhow, right? This reminds me of Yellow Jackets. Have you guys seen that show, Yellow Jackets? It's about I think a softball team, a volleyball team, something like that, of young teens, and they was going on a trip and they got stranded on some little island or something, and then there's this one chick named Jackie. Pardon, they had an argument, so they kicked her out the cabin, and she was resting outside the cabin overnight, and then she froze to death. She froze to death, and then they ended up eating her because it was like resources were scarce. They didn't have no food, so they ended up eating her. You feel me? They ended up eating her. This reminds me of that. But let's keep going. They converted this man. Turned him into chicken.
Okay, so everybody is talking about this new KFC chicken commercial that just came out a few days ago. But did you guys know there was a part 1? People have been showing y'all part 2, but there's a part 1. So again, there's this thing that has been coming out with, you know, the chicken, believing the chicken lately, and it's directly correlated to the eggs as well too, because eggs are through the roof right now. But what is these new commercials trying to tell us, y'all? I'm gonna show y'all the video, but let me know down in the comments below what do you guys think of this, because it's crazy now.
Welcome to the news at 11, where we'll be chatting to the Minister for Artificial Intelligence about recent accusations that he's not real.
Just in light of recent events, it begs the question, what can we even believe in anymore?
Weird.
Sometimes you gotta walk alone.
That was weird, guys. Yeah, that was weird, wasn't it? That was real weird, I think so. Yeah, that was weird. We can all agree that that was weird, right? All right, let's get it.
Yeah, you chosen one. When you feel unhappy, you must walk alone to find your purpose. When you're feeling unsupported, you must walk alone until you remember you only need yourself. When you're feeling a lack of trust in someone, you must walk alone to see if this person want to remain loyal. When you're feeling disrespected, you must walk alone until this person gives you value. When you're feeling like you're outgrowing someone, you must walk alone into the next chapter of your life. This spiritual path is never ending. There's always room for growth, and there's always room for setbacks. This is the importance of being present and making conscious decisions, because some people's goal is to manipulate your subconscious mind. Now you're being controlled and walking the path they wanted you to walk on. Along with everyone else they coerce onto that path. Always remember, if you're on a path with many, you are following. If you're on a path with a few, you are leading. As we all know, only a few are chosen to be strong enough to walk alone. Anyways, y'all know how I keep it. Y'all be guys. Hey.
So yesterday we officially entered the spring equinox. It's officially New Year's, okay? Happy New Year's, y'all. All right. That being said, also in Hindu mythology, it is the end of the Kali Yuga, all right? The Kali Yuga is the Iron Age. It is the most densest age. It's a 3D world, basically. It is the age that we're in right now and we're currently leaving. Now the energies are permittable in order to help us ascend into the 5th dimension. So with this new sunlight, this is literally accelerating our genetics, our DNA. This is it's an ascending cycle. So this ascending sunlight is literally causing our genetics, our DNA to open up like a flower. Okay, so this is going to bring new intelligence, new knowledge, new technology to the surface. That's why all that stuff that just came out in Egypt, you know, they found ancient technology. It's not ancient technology, it's just hidden technology. You know, they didn't want to let us know about what's going on. Right. But now with this new age that's coming here, that's already here, this is going to bring new information forward, y'all. Now, in order for this to happen, this old 3D world has to be demolished. It has to go. This is why the talk about the Great Reset has been happening the past couple of years, especially about 5 years ago. So we're literally in the thick of it right now. We're literally in the thick of the Great Reset. And a lot of people are talking about it's supposed to be some great grand solar flash event this year. So many prophecies are pointing out to this year, y'all. I'm just letting y'all know. This is one of the reasons why a lot of people's bodies have been feeling out of whack, you know, because you're literally getting aligned and attuned to the new frequencies, the new energies that are being put out by the sun right now. So basically what's happening is we're assimilating pieces of ourselves. The sun is literally, you know, with the CMEs, the coronal mass ejections, you know, the sun is literally spewing pieces of itself to you, and we're assimilating, where we're taking this energy in and assimilating it, and this is opening our genetics. And then at one point in time, it's going to send so much energy. This is the plasma discharge known as a solar flare, solar flash, that's going to be coming onto the planet. Remember, in the Bible, it says God will remove the world or destroy the world by fire. This is that Samvardhaka fire. This is an analogy for it, it's a metaphor for it. I want to be clear, when there's a new age on the rise, the old age has to be destroyed. Last time it was by flood, but this time it's going to be by fire. For every new age that we leave, some new cataclysm has to take out the old world, and this time it's going to be by fire. But let me know how you guys are feeling. Like, do you guys feel the shift? Because the sun has been literally sending solar flares and CMEs like crazy, y'all. Like, we're literally in the thick of it. But let me know down in the comments below, y'all. The shift is here. Let's continue to get it. Peace in.
I think this is the power of the collective, the power of unity. Everybody is all on the beach, most likely grounding with their feet connected to the ground. If not everybody, majority of them, they're on the beach, right? Who the hell likes sandy shoes and things like that? Anyway, they're also all focused on the sun, all of them. So it's most likely communicating with the collective that's focused on it. That's what I get from this. Look at that. Look at
that. Okay, so council, this is the best example I could find for you guys for the black hole sun.
Yeah, I was about to say, that looked like the black sun to me.
This an eclipse. Again, I call bullshit. Anything they called an eclipse from the very beginning was garbage. It never worked like that. The moon never eclipses the sun and covers it up. This, what you're looking at, is the emergence of the black hole sun.
But you see that green energy from the black sun? You see it, right? What's up, KN? The same way chlorophyll looks black, but when you throw it in water, it's green. Right.
The failure of the lens, the sun simulator that they use to cover up and create the fake image they put in the sky to trick you. The sun is a gate. It's a projector. It's the source code conduit. It's through the black hole sun we get the code that creates all life in the reality. It's the power of your will. They've hidden and blocked it for a long time and had you weak. Usually, when you see an eclipse, like when I was younger, you would see a shadow slowly cover the sun. Then the sun would be completely blacked out. Then the shadow would dissipate and the sun would be back again. Now, it's even worse. The sun is just blinking out, and what's left is the black hole that's really there. Again, it's their sun simulator breaking down. The atmosphere is shutting it off. And these eclipses, where is the moon? I thought it was the moon supposedly covering up the sun. Why do we never see the moon traveling in front of the sun to block it? You never see that. Like I said, when I was younger, you would just see a shadow just come out of nowhere and cover the sun. Now you're seeing the sun just completely blink out, and what's left? A total black hole with the event horizon and all that. This is exactly what NASA shows you black holes look like way out in outer space. But it's really the gate to your reality, the conduit to the higher realms right here in your face, right in our enclosed reality. So again, where is the moon traveling to block the sun? How come we never can see the moon during these eclipses? Because that's all garbage. It has nothing to do with the moon blocking the sun. This has to do with their sun simulator.
Have you ever wondered how the Amish keep food cold without electricity?
Remember, we got a partial solar eclipse on the 29th. Remember that. Let's get it, Haven. You know what I mean? Let's get this shift. It's happening. We are literally going through it. We're going through to get through.
They use a brilliant cooling system called a Zearpot that requires no power whatsoever. This ancient technology dates back to Egyptian times and can maintain temperatures around 40 degrees Fahrenheit, even in hot weather. Creating your own Zearpot refrigerator is surprisingly simple. You'll need 2 unglazed terracotta pots of different sizes, with the smaller one fitting inside the larger with about 1 to 2 inches of space between them. You'll also need sand, water, and a cloth cover. Place the smaller pot inside the larger one and fill the gap between them with sand. Pour water into the sand until it's completely saturated. Place your food in the inner pot and cover with a damp cloth. As the water in the sand evaporates, it pulls heat from the inner chamber through a process called evaporative cooling. For maximum efficiency, place your Zir pot in a shaded, breezy area and re-wet the sand 1 to 2 times daily. This simple device can extend the shelf life of vegetables from 2 days to nearly 2 weeks in hot weather.
Nice.
The Amish have preserved countless self-sufficiency techniques that most Americans have forgotten. Want to learn more ingenious off-grid methods for food preservation, water collection, and home cooling? Our complete guide to grid-independent living contains dozens of practical solutions our ancestors relied on. Click the link in our bio to discover more.
Peace to the gods and goddesses outside soaking up these light photons. I highly recommend everyone to spend some time in nature, to get out in nature, touch grass, put your bare feet on the soil. It's very therapeutic, and it actually increases your electromagnetic aura field. The past few days, the energy has been extremely high. A lot of you probably have been having insomnia, which means lack of sleep. Some of you are probably anxious. Some of you are probably up late night scrolling. One thing I want to tell you is, instead of scrolling, get into the habit of meditating. Get into the habit of putting your phone down and actually separating yourself from the blue light radiation, all right? One thing you want to know is these technological devices actually have adverse effects on the pineal gland by emitting blue light radiation. One thing you want to remember is your pineal gland absorbs photon energy, all right? It's made up and composed of piezoelectric crystals called magnetites, dendrites, and calcites. Pineal gland is responsible for production of melanin or melatonin. Remember that blue light radiation isn't natural light, all right? This also applies to LED lights as well. Remember, your melanocytes are small black holes that absorb all forms of light. This is why stepping out in nature is so beneficial. All biological life forms are being affected by this cosmic shift. This also includes plant and animal life, all right? They are also being affected by the cosmic ionizing particles. But one thing you may be completely unaware of is that we've been getting bombed with solar flares, okay? We've been getting hit with tons of solar flares. Reports indicated that there's a giant hole in the sun, okay? And there's a strong geomagnetic storm that's converging currently. It states that a massive eruption on the sun flung solar plasma toward the earth on Friday, all right? And it may trigger a strong geomagnetic storm this weekend that could supercharge auroras across the northern United States. It means the aurora borealis may be visible. We may have the ability of actually seeing this phenomena in the sky, all right? The greens and the purple, amethyst color skies. This is actually the real new year now, okay? We're officially in 2025 now. The matrix is collapsing, and the whole world not only sees it, but feels it too. It's an energetic process. I highly recommend detoxing the body, all right? Utilization of chlorophyll is highly recommended currently. Chlorophyll is the best component for detoxification and removal of toxic metals such as lead, cadmium, mercury, and aluminum from the blood. Removing these toxic metals from the body, it allows you to properly integrate cosmic light. Removing these toxic metals from the body, it allows you to properly facilitate these cosmic ionizing particles. Arsenic is known to cause skin lesions, hearing loss, blood and heart disease, as well as bladder damage. Lead causes neurological diseases, kidney damage, hypertension, as well as infertility. Cadmium is responsible for kidney diseases, lung damage, bone and joint damage, as well as bronchitis. Mercury is responsible for lung damage, visual impairment, eczema, as well as oral lesions. These are the same toxins that are actually in the chemtrails. I would like you to pause the video and read this. Also must purge ourselves of all parasitic organisms. Parasitic organisms are the primary culprits responsible for lowering your frequency, hijacking your neural synapses, and actually implementing intrusive thoughts. Parasitic organisms are very closely associated with archonic forces, and parasites have been known to have the ability of hijacking or controlling the host. This is why I also recommend...
I just got a thought. Yeah, I still got the chlorophyll. I'm gonna run out soon. And then I'll have to figure it out. But yeah, I still consume chlorophyll. Anyhow, I just thought, right? What if that's what they were depicting and showing us with the alien movies? You know, aliens, the black things with the toxic blood and all of that's got acidic blood that burns you and all that. Anyhow, right? What if they were depicting that when they have the mother alien who births all these eggs, and then the little small baby aliens, the little nymphs or whatever they call, they latch onto the face of humans and inject them with an even smaller one. They consume whatever they have to consume within the body, then break out of the vessel, becoming an adult. Is that's what I'm getting? That's what I'm receiving from that right now.
Utilization of a parasite cleanse, all right? The 3 ingredients, sweet wormwood, black walnut, and whole cloves, not only kill parasites, but also eradicate their eggs. I do have the parasite cleanse available on Holistic Remedies for Ascension, link in bio. Another great component for removal of toxic metals from the body is cilantro and chlorella, all right? It's known as a heavy metal detox formula. You mix chlorella and cilantro together, it creates a natural binding agent. This binding agent can also be used after doing a parasite cleanse to remove deceased parasitic organisms from the body. After removing all parasitic organisms as well as toxic metals from the body, you're going to notice yourself thinking a lot clearer, okay? You're going to notice yourself having less insomnia. You're going to notice yourself having more clearer, vivid, lucid dreams. Also going to notice yourself accessing more transcendental states of consciousness and receiving more downloads. This whole time, it's been an agenda to actually suppress your ascension process. Most of the time, you actually have anxiety, grief, or depression. Those aren't your actual feelings. These feelings are being induced by chemical components. Herbs like ginkgo biloba is great for decalcifying as well as activating the pineal gland. Ayurvedic herbs like Haritaki will substantially boost your intuition, brain function, connection, and clarity. It's essential for activation of the third eye chakra. I do have the Haritaki on Holistic Remedies for Ascension, link in bio. The sun is taking us through a cosmic transformation process. Everyone isn't ready for this journey. You're going to notice a separation in the collective. You're probably already noticing glimpses of the separation now. Energy on the planet, a lot of you are actually going to experience a quantum jumping activation where it literally feels like your life just switched instantly, okay? And this is something that's very common because the dimensions are very close, meaning that you can manifest your reality like that. For all high-quality herbs and metaphysical products for spiritual elevation, click the link in my bio and visit Holistic Remedies, your extension to ascension.
I'm convinced that we are living in the dumbest generation to ever walk this planet. It's kind of weird that our ancestors was actually smarter than us. How do that even make sense? Every generation that comes after the last generation is supposed to be smarter. But when it comes to us, it seems like we've been stuck for a long ass time. They said AI or artificial intelligence is supposed to make us wiser. So why do we have to depend on a robot to make us smart? Like we don't have a spirit or something. Everything we do is designed to make us dumb. The food we eat make us dumb. The water we drink, sodas, juices, the education system, universities, TV shows, newspapers, radio stations, the teachers, professors. There are certain life forms in this universe that only want us to operate on 3% of our brain. But sometimes I don't even think it's 3% because the shit that I be seeing, I think people maybe on 1%. I am not judging. I'm just speaking the truth. We hear about politicians or Trump or Kamala Harris. These people don't control nothing. When I say they don't control nothing, I mean nothing. They don't have no power. They are just faces and voices for the people that really control this world. We hear about draconians, reptilians, but the real people that control everything is a black alien race. These life forms do not want us to think because they know that intelligence is how you get your enlightenment. That's why they want people to go on the internet, Google, YouTube to research. When you research something, that means you're lost. The word research is connected to reincarnation because all the information you are getting right now is coming from your past life. Not just one past life, but maybe thousands of past lives. This education we are learning right now, it's not worth nothing. When I say that this is the dumbest generation, I'm not really saying people are really dumb. They just do dumb shit. You have to understand that there is a mastermind behind all of this. While we sit back and debate and argue about basketball games, football games, gossip shows, reality shows, who's smarter, who's dumber.
I don't watch sports. You know how many men ask me, yo, bro, what kind of man are you? You don't watch sports? Like, no, I don't watch sports.
While we sit back and worry about this shit, there are other interdimensional beings that's picking what spirit they want. These politicians don't have no power. They just have influence. And if they can influence you, they can make you do certain shit. We have to understand that everything is connected. So if the elites control us, you must ask yourself, who the hell controls them? If you want to know more about these subjects, check out my ebook. The link is in my bio.
No! Apple teleport? What the hell is this? When I tell you it's over, it's over. 29 million? We cannot afford that. Apple phones for the people with no money and Apple teleport for the rich and wealthy. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna have to come up with this 29 million some way somehow. Is there any finance options? So you telling me the Nightcrawler from X-Men was real? Y'all been had this. Y'all didn't just come out with this. Guys, we're gonna have to put our money together to use this. Do you understand what this means? You could go anywhere, at any time. You don't gotta get on an airplane no more. 29 million to be anywhere, any place, at any time is worth it. Guys, please let me know what you think in the comments. We all need to come together, put our money together, and buy this. But the only problem is, you're gonna stay in my house.
Yo.
Is there any way I could trade in my iPhone or my iPad for this? Because I'll get rid of it right now. Imagine having beef in the streets and a dude tells you to pull up and you say, yeah, be there in 1 second. And he thinks you're playing it, boom, you're right there. This is insane.
Yeah.
These things are coming in different...
Yeah, this guy, man. Hold on, we gotta hear that again. This guy.
Yeah, at any time. You don't gotta get on an airplane no more. 29 million to be anywhere, any place, at any time is worth it. Guys, please let me know what you think in the comments. We all need to come together, put our money together, and buy this. But the only problem is, it's gonna stay in my house. Is there any way I could trade in my iPhone or my iPad for this? Because I'll get rid of it right now. Imagine having beef in the streets and a dude tells you to pull up and you say, yeah, be there in 1 second. And he thinks you're playing it, boom, you're right there. This is insane. These things are coming in different shapes and sizes. You see it. Damn, how am I gonna come up with 29 million, man? I need that.
Come on now.
If there's anybody rich enough to afford this, please inbox me. I want to see if it works. When you start to see shit like this is how you know the world is about to end. Why now? This should have came out 10 years ago. I would have been saved up for this.
Yeah.
Hold on, guys. Let me check my savings account. Shit, I don't got enough. TikTok, this is for entertainment purposes only. I didn't say nothing. Apple said it. I'm about to teleport right now. Watch this.
Someone had asked AI, what does the universe truly look like? And they wanted a picture. And this is what they gave them. Now, hold on real quick. I zoomed in on this shit. Now, I want y'all to peep this shit. This is like a different realm right here, right? And then you have a realm right here. Peep this, though. This is supposed to be all of the different, like, star systems or whatever. But you know what I noticed in this shit, y'all? How there's boundaries and how there's a flat plane right there. You can see that, right? Now, you know they be trying to tell us, bro. That's what AI is meant to do. Artificial intelligence. They're telling us that there are beings on the outside of this skirt that's looking inside, bro. Look, you can even see that there's cities and everything on the outside. And then if you look at the picture different, it's looking inwards. It's not a circle, like it's they're looking inwards, yo. I've been trying to tell y'all. Wait up!
Amiwata is more than just a myth. She's a mirror. She's a warning. She's a promise. She is memory. She rises from the waters when the world forgets the womb from which it came from. It seems a lot of people forgot, but now the codes are unlocking. The divine feminine not always soft. Damn sure not submissive, but fierce, fluid, and fully in her knowing. Water is the subconscious, it's the element of emotion, intuition, and spirit. Amiwata is the keeper of the unseen realm. She lives in the depths of your subconscious mind. This is where your suppressed powers, your fears, and your intuition lie. Just know sexuality equals power, not sin. She's often depicted as powerful, sensual, and beautiful. Might I add, seductive. Y'all know colonizers tried to demonize her because of it. And why? Because a woman fully in her power and pleasure unstoppable. She's not evil. She's erotic energy in its highest spiritual form. That kundalini, that sacred life force. Snakes equal wisdom, the divine feminine energy, rebirth and knowledge. They coil around her because she is the kundalini awakened. The mirror equals reflection and self-knowledge. She's gonna show you yourself and the truth behind the mask, the illusions. Now, if y'all been tapping in for a little minute, then you know this year, 2025, is the year of the serpent, aka the snake. Not the evil snake they warned you about. The sacred one, the kundalini awakening. That's the energy sitting at the base of your spine, coiled like the ancients knew. It's the same serpent that Mami Wata carries, that Ophiuchus holds. See, they fear the serpent. You know why? She represents power without permission. You're not asking for shit. On the video I did yesterday, I told y'all it's the spring equinox, aka the real new year. This is when the day and night meet in balance and the earth reset. Nature starts to breathe, not in the dead of winter, not no January 1st. Y'all know the date shifts based off the cosmos, not no man-made date. I've seen a lot of y'all in my comments of the video I did yesterday saying it's April 1st. You celebrate when you choose to. However, it goes off of the spring equinox, which started yesterday. Well, that is according to the 13-month calendar. Just remember, if you need one, head to the link in my bio and copy yours today. But again, it's based off of divine timing, not no man-made time. They hijacked our calendar, cut out the 13th month. Lunar cycle of the womb. That 13th month is Sol, S-O-L. That 13th sign is Ophiuchus, the serpent bearer, represented by Mary. I see where I'm going with this? Remember, they coded Mary Magdalene as a whore. What they really meant to say was she was a high priestess. Why? To first control the world, they had to suppress her. So now let me put it all together for you. The water is the spirit. The serpent is the energy. Ophiuchus is the code. Spring equinox is the real beginning. Mary Magdalene is the archetype. And you the portal. This ain't mythology. This is memory. Divine Feminine is not coming back because she's already here. Always been here. Mami Wata is the pulse of the ocean in your blood. That whisper of intuition you ignore. She's the power they taught you to fear. She is the mirror and the storm. She is the seduction. Now that she's rising through you, there is no going back. Just know you are that goddess that you've been searching for. Mami Wata is powerful and she ain't sleeping no more. She is stirring up in the water. She also stirring up in those wombs. And the Divine Feminine is claiming her throne because the tide has turned. Make sure y'all get them comments and let me know your thoughts. As always, peace, love, and light, and gratitude for watching.
With a black bitch watching the failure of the lens, the sun's soul, they've lowers that receive sun, goes you right the con. Yeah, I is strong. This days and spheres are in the money. So this days will be blue go.
Chopper 6, news desk. Do you copy? Do you see that?
This man is trying to sign an order to get rid of the Department of Education. Think about that for a moment. Why the fuck would someone want to get rid of education? I'm not shocked or surprised. This man was put in place to destroy everything. Babylon is falling. But there is a flip side to the story because we're going back into nature. I just want to say school never taught us anything. Nothing. The only thing it probably did teach us is how to be slaves to billionaires like this. We go to school from kindergarten to the 12th grade, then we go into a university. But we forgot that the real universe is the real school. We came here to get wisdom, not information. So what this man is doing, don't be shocked, don't be surprised. It's more bullshit to come. Believe that. So if they do close down the Department of Education and there is no more school, that means the parents will be teachers once again. So now we will have to teach our children the right way to do things. We're going to have to teach them about UFOs, the 4 elements, interdimensional beings, the moon, the sun, the stars, and the list goes on. You have to remember this. When Babylon fall, they're going to need people to build this shit back up. The school system never taught us anything but nursery rhymes. Remember how we all had to learn the vowels? A, E, I, O, U. A, E, I, O, U. I, O, U. Who the fuck do I owe? These people recondition our mind. We don't learn nothing. We just get programmed. Newspapers, TVs, all programs. It's a reason why they say education department. Once you understand this language, mind blowing. Education department. Part meant separate the mind. Stay with me. It's a reason why they call it the government. Govern means God and ment means mind. So anytime you use a word that end with ment, they're telling you that they're controlling your mind. Achievement, acknowledgement, adjustment, agreement, amazement, apartment, argument, arrangement, assignment, payment. If you can't understand the language, you will always be a slave to it. I'm not going to say this is a good thing, and I'm not going to say it's a bad thing, but I will say this. Your children will learn more about the spirit and the spiritual world. All this shit right here, raise your hand to go to the bathroom, raise your hand if you have an answer, raise your hand if you got to leave. Control. This shit is setting you up to be a slave when you leave school and go out there into the real world. There's only so much I can say, but if you want to know more, my ebook, link in the bio.
And I'm gonna have to tread lightly when I say this, because every time I try to make videos to tell y'all about what's inside of y'all and what they're really trying to harvest from y'all, they just disappear. Just like this video got shadow banned. But if you are of divinity, emphasis on that part, you are an electromagnetic being. So I'm only going to talk about the electromagnetic beings. If you need more information on that, please go check out one of my pinned videos. The electric part of you is described by this physical vessel, while the magnetic part of you is described by your spiritual body, your aura, your biofield, whatever you want to call it. The way that your physical body operates is based off of chemical and electric signals that work together to process in your brain, however you want to call it, and work throughout your body. That's how your muscles work. That's how your blood flows. That's how everything works in your body. Think of yourself like a battery. You know, the batteries have a plus and a minus. The plus describes the positive aspect or the magnetic aspect, while the negative describes the electric. The battery itself describes what we would consider a neutron, just a neutral plane. You put all that together, what do you get? Atom or Adam, which they refer to in religion. Atum, which is in ancient African tradition. It's called many things, but it basically describes you, just like you are a reflection of everything else in nature. I say all of that to say that the electrical aspect of your being can be harvested. And I told y'all I gotta cover up my eyes sometimes because the phone will start to freeze. Energy just too strong, baby. The reason they prey on your physical vessel so much and try to keep you stuck in your five senses and obtain control of your five senses is because this all ties to the electrical part of your being. Which means that can be used to operate cars, that can be used to operate this phone, that can be used to operate technology, has been centered around these currents. They won't tell you this because they want you to think that money, they want you to think that food, they want you to think everything else outside of you is what makes this world go round, when in reality your energy is. This video is not meant to inform. It is not meant to provide anything other than entertainment and satire, funny, ha-ha, comedic relief. It is not a violation of the community guidelines as stated in my free speech. I say, baby.
We are experiencing what's called the Great Separation. And a lot of individuals are actually going to be stuck to this patriarchal system, all right, tethered to consumerism. And there's a lot of us who are actually graduating, and we're actually going to what's called the fifth dimension, higher dimensional realms of existence. We're converting from, again, you see this red, that root chakra, which is tethered to and anchored to this matrix. We're actually converting from that all the way to our crystalline structure, all right, where you embody the Ida and Pingala, that serpentine energy. That's where we're actually heading into. Now, this separation may be painful for some because there's going to be some individuals who are separating from family, all right? As I stated in several videos, There's a difference between family and relatives, okay? Just because someone's related and have the same blood flowing through their veins don't mean that you're actually cosmic kin or are actually cosmic family, all right? We all have what's called a star family or a spiritual community that we are actually all associated with, all right? And these are the individuals that are actually going to aid in your ascension process. These are the individuals that you want to ensure that you're giving your energy and your time to. One of the biggest things we do wrong in this incarnation is actually care what other individuals think about us, all right? And that's one of the main reasons why we end up coming back to this planet to try again, all right? Because we realized that we didn't really give the game our best try, all right? We were living and playing the game through the essence of others, as opposed to actually carrying out our purpose and following our higher true divinity, all right? Are you living for self or are you living for others? Do you hide certain spiritual parts about yourself because family members are around? Do you ground or are you scared to sun gaze around certain people? Are you scared to wear your crystals because you're scared what somebody's going to say? These are all signs that the individuals you are around are hindering your ascension process. You can't be a god or goddess if you're allowing somebody to stagnate your ascension process. The person preventing you from reaching your higher self is you. The reason you gravitate to this esoteric information in the first place is because you know it's a lot more to this reality than you actually have been told. Remember, this isn't your first incarnation. You have multiple lives prior to coming down and reliving this existence, okay? All you're doing currently is just reminding yourself who you are, all right? And I'm here to help you remind yourself who you are and vice versa, all right? Our job as star seeds, all right, in regards to expanding the Christ consciousness is to help each other remember exactly who we are and what our purpose is so we can actually bring planet Tiamat back to a utopia, all right? And we can eradicate the nefarious patriarchal system that's been lying to us this whole time and subjugating us in this matrix. This picture is actually a perfect illustration of what's going to transpire. I said it several times that the sun, the celestial luminaries is going to actually strengthen us. We're going to actually be strengthened from the sun. It's going to actually hit us and it's going to take us through phases just like this. We're going to actually graduate from this 666 carbon body and we're going to go through a lot of different phases. These phases as what you call the ascension process. All right. Now, as I explained, this is a transformative process that entails ensuring that your body has the proper sustenance in order to properly integrate this cosmic light. All right, because the deletes that run this matrix, they use things like fluoride, atrazine. They use things like lead, cadmium, and mercury to ensure that it's difficult for you to properly facilitate this cosmic light. And they want you to stay like this as opposed to this. My objective is to get you to this. This is where things like chlorophyll come into play, all right, and detoxing the body. Utilization of spirulina as well as chlorella is good for what's called chelation therapy. And this is the science of actually removing harmful toxic metals from the body. I told y'all that 7 is the God number, Cosmic Family. Our objective is to be at a 7. We want to make sure that we're alkaline as opposed to acidic. As long as you're here, then you have the ability of properly transmuting that cosmic light. You also, again, you want to make sure that you're getting that lead, cadmium, and mercury out of your body. You want to detox properly. Utilization of chlorophyll. It contains mycelium, which is a fat substance that wraps around unwanted materials and expels them from the blood. Also important to ensure that you're eating electric, okay? I'm not saying that you have to fully convert vegan or anything like that, all right? But just make sure that you're getting lots of electricity, okay? Lots of alkaline. You are an electrical magnetic being, all right? And you want to be very careful what you consume and what you put in your body. You shouldn't be eating anything processed. You want to also avoid sugars. You should consume elixirs like ormus, or aka monatomic gold, which is phenomenal for mitochondrial biogenesis. It's an orbitally rearranged monatomic element. I've been utilizing orms, and I actually been having lots of astral projection experiences as well as lucid dreams. This rising, upon my awakening, I was flying all around in the astral realm. I actually astral projected, popped right out of my ceiling, and actually was flying all around the city. All right, and I do this very frequent. And this is primarily the reason. Things like Hirataki, lion's mane mushroom, ginkgo biloba, as well as orms. All right, and again, they used this in ancient Kemet. All right, and it was deemed as the philosopher's stone. Gods and goddesses, you have to remember all is mental, okay? So as long as you have a decalcified pineal gland and that your endocrine system is properly functioning because you've been utilizing things to ensure that your hypothalamus, pituitary gland, as well as pineal gland is in homeostasis and properly functioning, with activity in the prefrontal cortex of the brain, you will ascend to higher dimensions. for all high-quality herbs and metaphysical products for spiritual elevation, click the link in my bio and visit Holistic Remedies, your extension to ascension. Gods and goddesses, moving forward in this ascension process, we have to start being conscious of the clothes we put on our body, all right? I'm going to give you some science real quick, and this is just my hypothesis. What if the designers, a lot of the designers, Michael Kors, Tommy Hilfiger, Ralph Lauren, just to name a few, were actually associated with dark occult organizations that studied nefarious magic. They were imbuing the clothes with cynical incantations to actually purposely lower certain individuals' frequencies. What if a lot of the sigils on those name brand clothes were actually stolen from ancient Kemetic science and changed and inverted and actually made nefarious and then redistributed and purposely targeted to a certain demographic in order to keep a spell on that a certain demographic to keep their frequency low? At least since I've been studying an auric field, I made a conscious decision to only wear clothes that embody esoteric symbolism, okay? And I'll explain why. The body is primarily composed of water. And with the body being primarily composed of water, it holds memory. If you remember the test that Dr. Masaru Emoto conducted, he showed that when you speak to water and you actually observe it on a molecular level, water actually changes its structure based on the words and the cymatic frequency and resonance that's actually directed at it. Meaning that you can speak love into the water and it would absorb it. You can speak hate into the water and it would absorb it, all right? Your body, again, is primarily composed of water. So when you wear certain things on your body, if it's imbued with a malevolent purpose, it's going to lower your auric field, all right? And these are things that, hypothetically speaking, let's say, what if this was something that was done? All right, and because they studied and they understood your avatar and they thoroughly understood the mechanics of your body, so they purposely made certain sigil patterns that you can wear and put in your clothes. And what if they made it out of cotton or certain material purposely to lower your electron count? So on top of having a sigil encryption on your body from a fashion designer with overpriced clothing, on top of that, your electrons are also being depleted simultaneously. For example, Nike is the personification of the Saturn time spell. Most aren't aware of that Adidas, the iconic three-stripe design, was first used on footwear in 1949 and 1997. The stripes were slanted to form a mountain representing the obstacles and challenges people need to overcome. Always remember, everything is meticulously designed with a purpose. You can't forget about Versace. Versace's logo is a portrait of Medusa. They stated that Gianni Versace chose this because he wanted his fashion to be so stunning and captured people's hearts forever. A key word being forever. We know that the heart is a capacitor, and it's responsible for your auric field, basically your electromagnetic function. And his objective is to capture that forever. I don't want nothing capturing my heart forever. I listen to things on a deeper level. Always remember, everything you put on your body is designed with a purpose. And now, since you're waking up, you have to think and be conscious and remember that you're a walking molecular water structure. All right, and all of these things, everything actually has geometric sigil patterns. All right, every designer, and if they have nefarious thoughts about you or your kind, if they feel like they don't like you for whatever reason the case may be, then that nefarious energy, when you wear something that they represent, is going to be entangled with you as well. Believe it or not, a lot of these designers are actually nefarious, and some allege that they're associated with child trafficking networks and everything else under the sun, right? So I wouldn't want to be tied to anything associated with them. And now we have to snap out of consumerism as we propel into the age of awakening. And again, personally, this is why I have been wearing clothes that I feel embody a higher frequency. For anyone interested in esoteric clothing, visit Holistic Remedies. I have the hats, I have the shirts. Some of the shirts you see me in the videos, if you like them, visit Holistic Remedies, link in bio.
Oh, beautiful package. Yeah, you chosen one. Everyone knows you got so much to offer. You're attractive. People's energy is attracted towards you. This is why everyone stares at you every time you walk on the scene. You got a type of energy that uplifts everybody. I mean, a simple smile can change someone's day. You respect yourself. Therefore, you respect everyone else's boundaries. They already know you wouldn't do something towards them that you didn't want them to do towards you. You stick to your word and you mean what you say. So everyone knows you're reliable. You got the confidence everyone wished they had. It's almost like you already know everything is going to go your way. You got that type of ambition that motivates everybody. You shown you'll continue to improve your skills and move forward no matter what you're going through. You're intelligent. Everyone knows you'll find a fair solution to most issues because you can relate to everyone. The empathy you possess is unmatched. You're peaceful. People know when they're around you, they're safe because chaotic situations doesn't faze you. You're too real to be fake. People know you're a perfect example of a mentor that can help them become a better person, which leads to a better life. Anyways, y'all know how I keep it. Y'all be guys. Peace.
You know, I'm seeing all these videos right now where all these farmers are crying about not getting no help right now. You know what? Let me ask you something. When have you ever heard of a black farmer crying about it? Never. And you want to know why? Because they ain't never got no help in the first place.
Straight out the
That's
mouth
right.
every time.
USDA's literally admitted to discriminating against black farmers. And literally black farmers had to sue, thousands of them, to get what white farmers are handed for free. And fast forward to today, all these farmers crying that they can't get no help. You see, black farmers, they've been struggling. Y'all just now feeling what they've been feeling for
straight out the mud, straight out the gutter, every time, though. Every time.
over 100 years. Black farmers, they used to own over 19 million acres of land. But guess what? Systematic racism, denied loans, shady politicians, and legal loopholes wiped them all out. Yeah. And now they're 1% of America's farmland. When the government finally tried to pass relief for the black folk back in 2021, white farmers sued to block it.
Yeah.
Claimed it was reverse discrimination.
Coney.
Make that make sense.
Right.
So, you know, next time you see folks complaining about farm aid, why don't you ask them, where's the help for the black farmers? Ask them why their struggle is just now important when others have been suffering for centuries.
I like what she said there. I like what she said there, Haven. I ain't gonna lie, that's the end of the presentation. My apologies if you guys feel like my energy isn't there. As I told you guys, it's gonna be a bit of a rough patch coming into the next month, but we're gonna keep pushing. Anyhow, full disclaimer, this video is for entertainment purposes only, and everything you see on this channel is merely speculation. With discretion is advised. Please do your homework and research for proper discernment. I probably shouldn't even be saying that after seeing that clip about the word research. Anyhow, I'm highly grateful, and thankful for all you guys who've been rocking out from the beginning, commenting, liking, sharing, doing this energetic exchange that we do on the regular. I'm highly grateful, and thankful for you guys. If you're new to the channel, like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can be notified when we go up. Anyone and everyone who has ever sown to see with me, it will be returned 100-fold as the Most High is using you as a divine vessel to divinely support yours truly, because it's all about divine support. I just want to say grace, gratitude, and thanks, peace, and prosperity you and yours. Hope you know it never goes unnoticed. Really does help the channel, the foundation, my well-being. For bro in the back, sis in the back, who draws it too damn tight, panties always in a bunch, let me tell you something. I'm going to repeat this once again, and I'm going to keep repeating it. You choose to be here, you don't gotta be. It's not that damn serious. Relax, pipe down. Before you fix your lips and say something stupid, remember that, please. You know what I'm saying? If it don't resonate with you, leave it on the ground for someone else to pick it up. We watch these clips as a form of escaping the external chaos going on outside of ourselves, as we are all experiencing our own individual realities. Haven, I love y'all. I'm in love with y'all. Love and unity, balance and harmony. Safe traveling astrals. I'm out. See y'all next time. No problem, you guys. Y'all have a good one, man. Y'all have a good one.